Good evening, boys. Good evening, boys. Lynch. Alright. So, for those of you watching on demand, who are the only people who would ever see this beginning, I'm going to play this deck for 2 games, just to get me in the groove of the memes. And then we're going to try and build a similar deck, but with Tezzeret, the black one. This deck's pretty good and kind of fun, but it's got the old squeeblage of, at the same time, I do sort of feel like playing Power 9 in free play, even though the deck's shit, might be a bit 8. But at the same time, who am I protecting? Just other fucking bitches, so who the fuck cares? But in between lands, the ultimate problem with this deck is that it's just not that fun. It's literally just not all that. But we're having a wonderful time. Aren't we, boys? Boys, are we not having a wonderful time? Of course we are. So, playing good old net deck in shit bollocks, like all good lads do, for the memes, naturally. So let's have a think. What does this even do? Nothing. So we're going to have to blow up all the peeps. Probably. Ignite the shits is probably fine. Tezzeret is probably shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to keep the land. We've got 2 of these, so we'll ditch 1. I don't know what Tezzeret even does. But who cares? I guess we'll figure it out one of these days. Right, boys? Right, Lance? We'll figure it out. So I quite like this deck, but I've only ever seen Gabriel Nassif play it, and he played it almost at a Pro Tour. So it's definitely a free play deck. Right, boys? You fucking dweebs. So what are they even... Whenever you cast... yeah, it's just infinite fucking 8s, really. Never mind. Like I said, if you're playing Power 9, you can't take too much of the high ground, because you are also a slag. So that can go... I guess a land can go this time. Okay. Alright. Not a great start, but at least we're doing what we want to do, which is filtering our deck. We haven't run out of cards. Everything smells like your mum's tits might explode. Which, I don't know about you boys, is just good clean memes. It's just good clean memes, lads.
No sword can pierce my scales.
So...
Behold!
So we've got to kill this bitch, because it's a bit big. What else?
Dragon does not lose.
Everything's just going to be too fucking huge. So, unless I blow up all the lads, I don't think we're going to get back into this one. Even with Power 9. But, like I said, boys, we're having a fantastic time. Yeah. Okay, he gets to draw too many cards. Fair enough. Well, why'd you concede, Mr. Cheeks? I don't know, boys. It's almost like Gabriel Nassif playing this bullshit. Might be better. You know what? I gotta get out of that mindset. I gotta get out of the mindset of being annoyed if somebody's net decking against me in free play. I gotta get out of the mindset of just being annoyed as seeing the same shit all the fucking time. Because then I'm always gonna be annoyed. This game is full of pussies trying to play the easiest fucking... If you see a Pro Tour player playing in Mythic, what's your first thought? Well, I want to play in free play against some fucking 8s. And let's not forget, this deck would be absolute gibberish if not for this one I don't even know if it's broken. Probably is. But it's new, and, you know, I'm fishing for loser views. Of course, boys. You know I'm all about them views. You fucking pussies. So, Time Wank or Pan Wanks? Pan Wanks is more integral to the deck, but Time Wanks is the only thing that ever gets me out of these fucking awful piece of shit games. So, I might as well keep that. What do you think, boys? Think that was a mistake? You think you couldn't give fucking 2 shits And you're just waiting to see if any fucking more Emma Sky Nazi bullshit has come out. Well, the good news is, boys, every day that bitch is fucking complaining about something. Hey, it's mono white dump your cubes. I mean, lads, I never seen this fucking one. Never seen this one before, boys. Hey, lads, good job we can't blow up all the fucking virgins. Right, boys. Right, boys. If there's one thing I was absolutely shocked about, it's that someone's playing dump your hand try-hardy fucking shit in a game of free play majigs. Oh my lord, boys. Absolutely unheard of scenes. So the question is, can I even survive until turn 5? Probably, right? Well, maybe not now. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate these pussies. Who the fuck is this bitch who says, no, this isn't free plays. It's free plays, Dad. Dad, I gotta play free plays. Dad, this is a free plays deck. I gotta win on turn 2. My opponent has to have 2 tap lands, and despite having to blow up all the beeps, know that he's already dead. Lads, this game is fucking amazing. It's so good. I cannot play enough Magic the Gathering like that. 5 years, and still the quintessential way to play Magic is to play mono fucking virgins, fling all your cards on the table, and just squeeze your small dick as hard as it can be squozed. Pure Carl Pilkington squozage, Lance. Unbelievable fucking scenes. We had a wonderful time. I fucking love this game. I will never get tired of playing it. Because every day is something new. No way this is elves. Oh, it's not elves, cheeks, you bitch. True, boys. I was absolutely squeebled by the power of wobbly art, full art, wobbly virgins. Boys, this game's the best. I'm not having a fucking word said against it. This game is the best. This client is the best. Arena, which technically is the client, is flawless. That's why everybody's happy to fling money at nothing, because it's just so good. It's a perfect game. Magic is the greatest from top to bottom. Everybody who works there is on merit. They never fucking cheated their way by sucking LSV's dick. Just great, boys. Just great.
5 beans for your magic 30美元999 boost box.
Wow, we got 5. I don't know if I can legally attempt to recreate how that pronunciation was for those numbers, so I'm not going to try. But apparently all that was for Magic 30 boys at 999 British dollars. Keep forever with 5 beautiful British dollars, which every day we get closer and closer to that being an accurate number, ladies and shits. Every day we step ever more towards the squeebs of Magic the Gathering, or something. Yeah, I appreciate those 5 beats. It's gonna come in super handy when I have to take some crack to get over this fucking shit game. Not even a whiz, so we're going full crack now, lads. Not even whiz. We're going full cracky, boys, because Magic is AIDS. So, 2 more games of this, probably. And like I said, it's going to be a similar deck, with the only real difference being we're playing black, blue Tezzeret. Because this thing shuffles in far too many Moxes, and if you draw those Moxes, it's pointless. There's nothing to do. You just play 5. You have a million land, they don't do anything. So what we're gonna do, boys, is try and be absolute stone cold memeloids. And use those Moxes to drain the opponent's boards. I know we played very much lots of that kind of shit. But, you know, that's what we do, boys. We do the same shit every day. But we wrap it up in a different flavored condom, and everybody loves sucking it. Isn't that right, ladies and shits? Of course it is, you fucking dweebs. So I was worried this guy was playing Sacrifice, but it doesn't look that way. Doesn't look that way at all, lads. So we can finally, potentially, slap this one up on the tubes. Boys. Don't tell me you don't love slapping that shit on the tubes. So I don't want the Overseer or the Companion. We got a Companion in hand. So that's a question, if the real deck... Do you keep this Tezzeret in or not? Because it seems pretty good, but it also seems pretty shit. So it could go either way.
This will keep an eye on you.
So we haven't got any lands. I think we can ditch this one for another land. Alright, that can go, and that can go. Okay, boys. We're almost there. We're almost slapping this shit on the tubes. Yeah, Cole Pilkington, the original... that was just one-sided AIDS. The original... we do actually have a bit of an internet booblage. We do actually have a bit of an internet booblage. Let's see, is it working again? I can't tell. I'll just keep rambling on and we'll see. What was I even saying? Yeah, Cole Pilkington's original... What's the word? Cole Pilkington's original podcast. No, it wasn't even a podcast. It was a radio show with Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. It's just... One of my smart friends told me to listen to it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm not listening to a fucking idiot talk to a couple of slags. But it truly ended up being one of my favourite radio shows ever. It's just the amount of legitimate laughs it gave me. Absolutely amazing spaghettis. Absolutely amazing spaghetti, boys. Alright, it does look like it's working. Keep Forever says he had no disruption the whole time. Unbelievable scenes. Mark Lehman says, Cocaine's is copying you cheeks. Trying to break a Demeter with Power 9. Ugh, lads. Everybody copies me, but then they do it on the DLs, as they say on the tubes. And pretend like I wasn't their inspiration for everything the whole time. When we all know that that's absolute fucking bullshit. I am everybody's inspiration. Everybody watches me and they're like, well, I can't match that guy. He's unbelievable. But what I can do is listen to all the things he says that are AIDS and then do them twice as AIDS, and then maybe it causes a black hole of AIDS and I'm alright. But in the end, boys, everybody gets AIDS. Everybody ends up with AIDS, Lance. It's just how things go. So, did you get rid of the ooze? Or do you play with your mum's tits? I think we'll get rid of the ooze. So, Pan Bollocks, Overseer, and then we'll have to wipe if this guy's playing green. Not mono green, surely, boys. That's so 1985. Alright. So, here's the rudimentary plan. We'll block, he gets this, he gets a 2-2, hopefully he plays another creature, that'll blow everyone up, and then hopefully he doesn't play any more creatures ever again. Well, I guess, fuck it. I guess fuck it, lads. He was just far too good at magics. Free play is just not the format I ever thought it was. Pure, overpowered AIDS net decks versus Power 9 gibberish. That is free play in Arena in 2019, lads. And I, for one, think that it's GG's XDs all around. Everyone's fucking great. Your mum's got saggy tits, and we're all happy. Right, boys. Yeah, I mean, when I think about how the Ricky Gervais podcast radio show happened, they just bumped into this gormless moron. I don't believe it. I cannot believe Carl Pilkington was just a random producer and not... it just doesn't... It's like the perfect alignment of the stars. If I didn't know it and see it, I wouldn't believe it. But that's the good thing, boys. I do know it, and I do see it, and now I believe it. So we're not doing very well on doing any Power 9 bullshit or anything, really. It's just another game that boils entirely down to, am I gonna blow up all the peeps? That's it. That's always it. How many blow up all the peeps am I gonna draw? Every single game of Magic comes down to that fucking AIDS, no matter what. It's the best game, Lance. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to say. So I don't have anything in my deck to get rid of this. That's fine. I took my enchantment removals out because I thought it was a bit too shit. But at the same time, Lance, you know, that'll teach me. That'll teach me to try and not be an AIDS man. Alright, that's a good bit of shit. Bubs. I suppose you could get Thassa down, but not yet. Not yet, Lance. We're gonna have to hold our pubes. Hold those pubes, wrap them up tight, then comb them, give them some head and shoulders so you haven't got flaky dicks, and then GG's XDs, or whatever the fuck. So, boys, put your thinking pubes on, and let's have a think exactly how we're going to win all our games with Tezzeret shits. I think you keep Thassa. I'm not even 100% sure. We'll play 3 colours, but I don't think the last colour has to be white. It could be red because of treasures. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out, lads. We're really smart. We're unbelievably smart, lads. So let's have a think. We want to block here so that we don't die, and then we want to kill Crawling Barons with Fateful Absence. So how much mayonnaise will I have left over? Fateful Absence is 2. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits of magics. 6 bits of Magic the Gathering, boys. Yeah, Crawling Barons has to die. There's no point. We'll save the champion, I think. Or the companion. We'll save one of these 2 cards. No attacks with the wolf. What an absolute lad. What do you save? What do you save? Probably the champion and cast this from the grave. I suppose Apparition kills both of these. Alright, let's try that. Thassa, that'll still leave me... Yeah, it's fine. I got 17 life. I presume it's fine. Yeah, I still listen to Ricky Gervais' show today. Monkey News, Rockbusters, or whatever the fuck that was called. Unbelievable scenes. Yeah, you could just listen to it forever. Well, I could. I'm not saying everybody could, ladies and shits. Everyone has their own opinions and a personal squibblage booblage. So, we need to just draw the Power 9 cards. Right? Which we haven't got. I'm going to buy a fourth one as well, because if that's really all you're looking for, you know, I'm just wanking otherwise. Alright, we'll arse wank here. And then play Companion again, probably. So I can absence the wolf. What do you think? I think you got to get rid of the barons. I think that's more important. Dee. So, yeah. Alright, boys. Alright, we'll try and get rid of the barons and then we'll do shit. Yeah, what was Emma Sky Nancy doing this week? Crying that her esports team dropped her and she was so out of the loop she didn't even notice. But it just made me think, boys, what even are esports? What even are esports in 2019? I personally have no idea. Because I thought esports was like being good at a game so that you represent that company or organization doing some kind of fucking weird memeage. But apparently it's some other version of it, which is classic Magic the Gathering, boys. It is classic magic, Mr. Cheeks. It is, lads. We'll wait till it's tapped. I don't know why, just in case. Just in case, lads. Search of X to get Time Warp. That's, yeah, I mean, that's one of the key benefits of playing black spells. I mean, I wouldn't. So it costs 1. Sacrifice of food. Yeah. What else we got? Discard 2 land. I don't need any Teferis. Or do I, boys? Everybody needs Teferis. Let's. Have you not played Thassa Blink without crowbarring in some Teffy, boys? Also, not having the fucking Power 9 card in your top, what, 70% of your deck is classic Magic the Gathering arenas. Classic Magic the Gathering arenas, boys. Not even potentially just pure classics. But at least we got to play mono green for a bit of a change. Right. Boys. Okay, Lance, we might be in for the memes. We might be in, boys, for what's known in the business as the memes.
I heard you had a competitive weekend and now you just want to relax and have enough money for your day off.
Des, thanks for the 3 beautiful British dollars and 65 cents. And he's right, boys. I had a competitive weekend playing Street Fighter, and now I am so out of money based on the fact that I made more money over the weekend than I normally do. That, ladies and shits, I need literally $700 just to eat a sandwich on a day off that involves no other humans, just me wanking. And I mean, we're only at, I guess, like $8 or $9 on the day. So, I mean, I'm gonna have a fucking meltdown freak out by the end of this shit. And it's all your fault. It's all your fault. You little fartlebinos. Okay, we got internet bullshit somehow. Is my unbelievable internet connection gone AIDS again, boys? I actually don't think it's this guy's fault this time. I don't think it's this guy's fault this time, ladies and shits. Des says the stream is fine, but it's not on my... It's not fine to me. I don't know. Some of you seem to be able to... No, he's alive. He's looking at my cards. But I can't see either. This is odd. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Because someone else does the old connection thing. And when he does it, it actually happens to me on my phone too. So I do think we got something going on. But at the same time, everyone else says their connection is still running. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, boys. What do you think? Try and salvage the stream, or just say bollocks to the whole thing? I mean, yeah, it seems to be intermittent. Alright, let's try building this fucking AIDS. So I probably have 100 decks somehow. I wonder if it's because they gave me free play decks. Yeah, they did. Alright, I'm not going to delete all these because I actually want to play. If these decks are all made perfectly to be played against each other, then maybe we should play against each other with these decks so that we have even games, right? And we'll all have a wonderful time. Okay, boys? Alright. So I'm going to keep these. We're going to delete some of my decks that I don't like. What don't I like? These two look identical. So let's get rid of that, whatever that is. They're hearted, so I guess that they are enjoyed to some extent. 5 color free play bollocks. Don't know what that is. That seems good. I don't know, damp minch, I imagine. I didn't like this. Alright, we'll figure it all out. We'll figure it all out and then later. So what are we playing? Historic bollocks as usual. Number 1, Tesbo. We'll have 3 to start. Number 2, Oracle. We'll have the full 4 for the classic Magic the Gathering image. What else? Thassa's Oracle's banned. What an unbelievable scene. We'll play with the rare lands. So definitely have these. That's fine. These are good. Don't know about that. We'll think about the artifact lands as well. So, Black and blue and what? White or red? Or green? Yeah, we could play green. Which is the third color, boys? Which... Tuck, I will save the video on demand. And even if it gets glitchy and disconnecty, I'll save it as a... what do you call it? Benefit. A member's benefit. So that, you know, you'll all feel like you got your money's worth watching the same shit. What's the third color, boys? We're a team here. I don't want to pull all the ranks, otherwise, you know, it'll feel like I'm just far too much of a memer. Is it white so I could play Wrath of God? Or is it red so I could play Treasures? Those are the options, Lance. So you do want draw cards, I think. Seeing as we're definitely playing black, I know that the 2 mana draw a card, lose a life is fine. This guy, because my decks always have no early stuff. Not even removal, interaction, just nothing. And you gotta work your balls away from that. We all know that, you stupid bitch! Yeah, but I don't know that. I think I can start playing spells on turn 6 and everything will be fine. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just call everybody a virgin. Right? Pure rule 0 privilege. Black Market Connections is probably okay, but I don't know if we're gaining any life other than Tezzeret, so we'll think about changing that. What else? I think I will put Artifact Lands in. Fell Stinger, I like drawing. I'll put 1 in. Because don't forget, this is historic, and Fell Stinger might just be too weak. What else we doing, boys? Treacherous Aids. It's not bad. Shieldy boys. You just crowbar those bitches in these days. Is it that good? Classic non-related Magic the Gathering win conditions. Alright, we'll take a Thassa. You know what? Let's play with a Blink sub-theme for real. So, yeah, I mean, there's... Okay, we'll play with a Blink sub-theme, just like in the last deck. So, but we could play Ravenous Tubes. Tubes is pretty good. It's not called Tubes. We'll do it like that. Right, boys? Anything else? Anything else, you fucking dweebs? New 3 mana rare blue dude in Dominaria is good. What are we talking about? This guy? This isn't good enough. Oh, maybe if you draw a card. It's rare though, and I don't want to buy that. Not when there are very similar things in other colors. But I agree with you, it's good. I don't know why I'm looking here like I'm going to find the same thing. Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, what else? Play white for the Wraths. Haphazard Bombardment, red for the crazy enchantments. Can you play both? I mean, the amount of lands you get, I think you might be able to. So let's... You know what? Who are we trying to fucking do aids with? We'll play 4 colors and see if it can hold its ass. What's the other one? Mirror March. Oh, this is good. Obviously. Alright, we'll bang these in. And we'll fix the lands in a minute. So if you're playing these, you want more creatures. You don't really want these anymore, but I'll leave it there for now. 4 Thassas. also seems shit, but at least you can fling 3 of them out. Arena's probably going to kill me, as is Black Market. Felstinger is sort of shit. This guy's great. No removal or sweepers. I think, boys, I can already see that I might have 8s. No sweepers or removal. Yeah, I don't know about you, boys, but that doesn't sound like what is supposed to happen. 2 mana, instant, black spell. We'll take Thoughtless Act, only because I think Infernal Grasp is gonna actually murder me. There's just not enough removal here. We'll definitely be dead. Definitely be dead. Also, 1 Mirror March. 18 creatures is much higher than I thought. I probably don't need this. Also, nothing actually makes treasures, really. We'll go down to 1. Magda? That doesn't seem like a card I would play. But that's because I'm shit. That card's probably actually really good. Seize the shits! And big aids. Sunbirds does give me the horn, lads. I can't deny. Anyway, we'll have a look at the rare lands. I'm still up for playing white as well. But for what? Just Wrath of God? So red. So this is right. This isn't right at the moment. So I could bring what? This. If we played white as well. You know what? Fuck it. I'm definitely doing it. We're just going to play premium shit. And if it goes wrong, we'll say it was Covert Go Blue's fault. Okay, boys. Good. So what am I looking for? Blue, red, and I think white. Yeah. Blue, red, and white. Don't know why this always gives me, oops, such aids, but you know, lots of things give me aids when it comes to Majiks. Alright, how many lands is that? 30 lands. I'm going to say that's quite a few lands. So we'll do a little bit of the choppies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't think we need. I'm going to leave Mirror March. Big Score's fine. Don't want Children now. Ravenous Troops, okay. 4 Thassa is too many, but I'll still leave it. Get rid of Arenas. Fell Stinger I don't need. We'll keep that. A Thoughtless Act is fine. I've only got 1 card left. That can't be good. We'll get rid of Seize the Spoils now. Only 2 Troops. No, if they kill 2 people at once, I think you leave it. I'm gonna ditch Mirror March. So we'll bring the dog in. And also the 3 mana flying bitch. And if it looks like we don't have enough creatures, we'll put in some Wrath of Gods. Okay, boys. Excellent scenes. I wish I knew what these fucking cards were actually called, but you know I'm on too much Wastelands to remember what's fucking happening. Alright, there we go. Perfect deck. everybody's on board. GG's XDs. Absolutely no way am I going to get stuck for land on the first 15 turns for 5 games in a row. Black was for search effects. You're 100% right. He's 100% right there, boys. Black was indeed to search for the cards that I need. So what are ups? Is there a black creature that does that? Search for any card, I guess. Search for any card. When this enters the field, you may search your library for exactly 2 cards. It's also 6 mana. Search your library for a card, put it into your grave. That's not what I want. Lands. Alright, I guess creature is not it. Oh man, this is quite good. And I don't know if you've heard, boys. So acquisition is, and this, these are the same sort of things. You know what? We've fucked around for too long. I'm just going to play. Okay, boys. We'll see what the problems are. I assume that the land... I assume the lands are off. But are they off to the point where the deck won't be playable? We'll see, boys. Play black and green, and then you can use dig. There's just so many options, boys. There are so many options. I think the only logical solution is to play mono white lifelink cats and have a wonderful time. I think we cracked the meter right there, boys. I think we cracked the meter right in half, down the middle, like Yana Adzari's arse crack. Where's she gone, by the way? Anybody have any updates? She literally disappeared off the planet, from what I can tell. Hasn't uploaded to OnlyFans in 6 weeks. 1 or 2 tweets in the last 2 months. Boys, I hope she hasn't come down with case number 66 million of Magic the Gathering depression maniacs. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for the boys. Alright, that's a good start, I would say. Boys. Alright, we're playing Virgins. That's always also a good start. Wouldn't you agree? Boys. So, if you didn't know, this card is really good. Really good. And I didn't know, because I'm not very good. But, it's pretty good. Lads! I didn't know, because I'm not these. But, it's pretty good. So, I kind of want all these, but how greedy am I going to be? I think this is going to go as well. I shouldn't have thrown a land away, right? That seems a mistake. Yeah, I think that might have been a bit greedy. But this guy making treasures, that's the key, boys. That's key magics. Not having artifact lands definitely makes Tezzeret a bit shitter. But either way, boys, this guy must be good at magics because he's got the wobbly virgin lands. He's got the old wobblini lands, boys. And you know if somebody's got those wobblers, it's classic bubblers. Boys, you gotta go wobblers and then bubblers. Otherwise, are you even doing magics? Alright, we'll attack with this to get a treasure, and we'll attack with this for the memes. Agreed, boys. I mean, lands are alright. But we got power 9 now. And power 9 is power memes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think you play Thassa, blink this, and then Heartless Act this if things start to get out of control. Agreed, boys! Good. I'm glad we're all on board with breaking Demeters. So I think I always have to have... I think I have to just kill this Blood Artist. Right, I don't want to get drained. I think that is the big risk. You don't want your balls to be drained, do you? You want them to always have at least one last spunking, just in case. You never know how a night's going to turn out. You don't want 0 grade spunk magics. So I can copy this with this, and it still enters the field, so we shuffle another bunch of Power 9 in the deck, which, I don't know about you boys, that sounds like it should be a good play. I don't know about you boys. It might be a shit play, but who cares? Who the fuck cares, right? That's what I say. That's what I always say. Who the fuck even cares? Because I'm likely to fuck it all up. And we know that that's memes. Alright, that's a great card. But I don't... It's just not sexy enough, right? It just isn't sexy enough. Hopefully get land. Okay. Okay, boys. I did play 60x cards. So it's not a complete tragedy that I haven't drawn any lands. But I will be filing an official report with the World Health Organization that this game is rigged and it's causing me to have AIDS. So I need to just look out for getting drained. Also, there are 0 artifacts. Okay, now we got an artifact. Now we're doing the memes, boys. Now the memes have been memed. But what do we do from here? I think I need another card. I need a land. Okay, boys. I think we might be on for some Magic the Memenings. Maybe. I mean, I still lose to a sweeper, right? I'm pretty sure that's true. Let's not do that. We'll do this. Get a treasure. I forgot all about this. I should have been attacking previously, maybe. Alright, so Taser has to die as well then, if it's double triggers. Let's actually see. So it's 2, 4, 6. I'm almost dead. I think I might be dead. I might be dead, lads. Just as I feared. But if I'm not dead next turn, Tezzeret gains me 2 life. We might top deck 5 rubies. That's another card I definitely needed to play. Willies. I needed to play Willies, boys. I needed to play the card that lets me cast 15 things off the top. Bolus's Citadel, that's what it's called. That's what I needed, Lance. Yeah, so if he has a Wrath, then I just die on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's, yeah, I'll be dead. But we'll see what happens, boys. Citadel was what I needed. Okay. Fun times, boys. Fucking fun times. So it was just it was alright, but that was like the complete antithesis deck bullshit. 0 interaction and then blow everyone up. And you die. Good stuff. I'm gonna keep Sunbirds. These are shit. Right? For what we're doing, they're just shit. Acquisition, we'll keep 1. Everything else seemed alright. There are too many Thassers. Maybe. So that'd be 60. 26 lands. I'm also genuinely tempted by playing artifact lands. But coming into play tapped every turn, obviously, is incredibly prohibitive for good Mojiks. So early doors is mainly black and white. So you definitely want this. Probably not so many of these. We'll keep that as well then. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't play 4. And 1 Citadel. Yeah, okay. So you jump from 4 to 6. I think that's better. I think that's better. Maybe. You don't think Tesbo's needed? Well, that's the whole point of the deck. Is that if it's working properly, you end up drawing too many Moxes. And they don't do anything. They just sit on the field. You're playing standard, so having 50 mana, you win by having too many turns, which is boring. Frankly, I've played. It didn't work at all on today's stream, but I've played that Thassa deck during my lunch almost every day this week, and you just win by having literally infinite turns. And it's, to me, to a guy like me, Lance, that's bollocks. You have to win with classic flashy bullshit, otherwise what's the point? And just having all the turns and attacking with creatures is shit. So I want to win with Tesbos. I mean, technically you've sabotaged your own deck. Okay. We'll see what happens here. Boys. 5 color slivers or regular 8s? Whenever this attacks, defending player loses a life. So we're going to get drained again. This game's really realistic, boys. Oh, you're just being mean meals, Mr. Cheeks. Maybe. Maybe, boys. But maybe we're going to die of AIDS. Nobody knows. Maybe, boys. So it looks like he's gearing up for fling all his cards on the field and attack and hope for the best. And if you can't beat that kind of a deck, then your deck is bollocks. Isn't that right, boys? If you can't beat everybody all the time, are you even Legs VD? I mean, Legs VD loses less than Sam Black loses in an hour, in a month. Legs VD 250 and 10 or something like that. Sam Black, shits v shits versus the shits. All I can say for sure, boys, is that Magic Pros are shit compared to YouTubey boys. That's a good draw. Definitely not broken aids, right, boys? I don't want to throw lands away, but you know what? I always end up dying of aids by flinging lands. Boys, why did you let me fling lands away? Boys, why did you let me throw those lands in the bin? You little cheeky bitches. You're sacrificing your treasures, you dumb bitch! Boys, leave me alone. I don't know if I should have left that as well. It's pretty weak when you consider there's like time walk in here now. Okay, boys. Other creatures have flying and haste. This guy's getting closer to fully being a memer. Fling him up, boys. Flingity fling flangs. He's gearing up for the fling flangs. Flingity fling flangs, boys. Boys, alright, we're going to have to go fling flangs ourselves. Alright, fling flangs it is. Oh, that's some fling flangage. Alright, I think I'm dead. But we had a wonderful time. And no one can deny that. You had a shit time, cheeks. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, we got 4 blockers. Double strike. I mean, I won't be dead. Maybe. I won't be dead, lads. Yeah, there's rule 0. You can't choose your opponents. If I could, he would just be doing nothing, obviously. He would just be doing nothing until this resolved, and then I had another one, and then I was wanking around for a bit. And then I had Tezzeret, that would be fine. But until then, classic memes. So I think I am dead. Not on this turn, but I will eventually be dead. Not drawing blow up all the peeps. Once again, proves to be classic Magic the Gathering, boys. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 4. I realistically aren't going to be able to cast anything. I think I might actually be dead. Right? I can't block anything else. Wonderful game. I love it, boys. Turn 1, we knew exactly how the game was going to go. Turn 1, we knew it, boys. I love this game. I love it. Boys, don't ever tell me this game is not the best. Oh, I can't believe Cheeks knew on turn 1 exactly how it was going to play out. I know, I'm almost like Legs. I'm just as good as Legs. You know, we never won fuck all between us. 50% each, 0 trophies. Unbelievable scenes. Boys. But at least Magic the best still. I shouldn't have kept that hand. That was a snap keep for a mistake. But let's pretend like the shuffler's fine. Right, boys? Right, boys? We'll just say shuffler was fine. So you know what will happen? I'll bring in... It doesn't matter. You know, I know that I'm complainy pants. We didn't draw Ravenous Tubes. There's no mass removal in this deck, I realise. I thought that I was still playing... what's the word? Time wank. Or time shits. Something with time. We got a virgin, boys. We got another classic Vagines doing the lean mean cuisines. Unbelievable Magic the Gathering. What do you think? Mono red or red blue? The time he's taken, I would say red blue. Lance. Land destruction for pure virgin free plays. Land destruction for pure virgin free plays indeed. That'll teach me to play this game. Right, boys? That'll teach me to play Magic. I did it, Dad! I had a great time! I didn't get to play any Magic, but that's my fault. Excellent stuff, lads. I don't know about you. I love it. I love Magics. Maybe you play 3 basics then, to avoid that, but instead I think you just say that you lose. Fine. Good job that he bought his wobbly lands, though, right? And this guy, £25 for this fucking shit. So I'm sure he's going to have some crazy brew if he's got every card that exists, if you're spending 25 beautiful British pounds on fuck all, boys. £25. I mean, the way the economy's going, you can buy up to 2 houses with that in a couple of years. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes, boys. So, do you play Oracle just to get some shit shuffled in your knob, or do you play Fable for the memes? I think you gotta go Fable-age. Yeah, I mean, all 3 of these abilities are just really good. Wobbly Vagines, boys! You're not telling me you don't love a bit of wobbly Vagines. So I always say don't fling lands, and then I do it. But then I am extremely good at Magics. So, what do you think, boys? Okay. If I can't do what I'm trying to do this turn, or this game, it's never going to work. I'll play Sunbirds first, for the memes, and then we'll get about fucking around. Okay, boys? So if I attack here, I get treasure, and then I can copy the Oracle. I'm going to do both of that. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Oh, I can't copy the Oracle. Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that, lads? 1, tap. Oh, it's fucking got summoning sickness, you stupid bitch. Alright, of all the things that fuck me up there, not noticing what summoning sickness does, you have to say that's my fault. Agreed, boys. Of all the things in Magic that could go wrong, you have to say, that's on you, Cheeks, you stupid bitch. True. True, boys. Okay. But how are we going to win this game? Not with that, I don't think. Not with that. Not with that either. Okay, boys. I guess the grand plan of Magic the Magicianing is not going to work out. Okay, boys. No, I won't do that. Alright, so we got Faultless Act to kill one thing, which can't be this, and then we can just fuck around. Right, Lance? Okay. Okay. So I can copy and murder. But other than that, boys, we shall see if I can survive. Scurry Oak. Okay. This guy looks like he might be trying to play infinite virgin turns. In which case, do I kill this now? Or is it already too late? I don't think it matters at the moment. Well, I might be wrong. Okay, lads. We're going to have to somehow... I have to play Tezzeret and take an extra turn, I think, is the only answer here. Like I say, boys, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So I don't actually want to blink this one, right? I don't know what I'm actually doing. So I should have made a copy and then used the copy to block. I see that that was a mistake. I see that that was a mistake, lads. I mean, it gets the counters back, so that's probably a mistake as well. But you're not telling me I'm making mistakes, boys. I'm the best in the world. Alright, how are we going to win this game, Lance? How are we going to win this game without blow up all the peeps? Tezzeret doesn't do enough. Tapping down Lance doesn't do enough either, boys. Have a look at the top 0 cards of your library. Definitely worth having a wank about. Right, boys? Alright, so we look at the top 6. If there's time wank, we have a chance. Boys, we got a chance. Boys, we got a chance. Lads, I think we might be able to slap this up on the tubes. Boys, I don't know about you, but we might be able to slap this up on the tubes, lads. Boys! We might be able to slap this up on the tubes. Let's! We might be able to slappity slap up on the tubes. Boys, I don't know about you, slappity slaps. Boys, I don't know about you, but we might be able to slap this up on the tubes. I don't know how you're thinking this game's gonna play out, but I'm thinking it's playing out just right. Power 9, nice and balanced. Right, lads? Nice and Britishly balanced. Boys, GG's XDs. Boys, I think we might have broken the meters. Alright, let's get this out of here.
This should strike fear into you.
Boys, GG's XDs. Alright, 7 turns. Not bad. $88 cards left in the deck. That's a lot of cards, lads. Have some cards, son. You mean cheeks? Nah. I'm the best. I'm the best who ever done did my jigs, boys. Nobody can deny such an image. I can't believe he sat through all this shit, to be honest. Anything else? Probably. Alright, this is really enough. But you get the idea. Alright, boys. Whatever the fuck that was about. It was less fun than I imagined, but at the same time, we knew. We knew his deck was perfect because he was wobbling it up. He had the full wobblies, boys. He had the full... Let's double check. I want to be sure. I want to be sure, boys. I always want to be a man of truth. Obviously, I get salty because this game is so AIDS. But I still want to be a man of... 8. What are we looking for? The store. Alright, you could buy it by itself, so maybe you only paid £2.50. Fair enough. maybe he only paid $275. What a deal. Could have bought some cards to go with that perfect deck, but the deck was perfect, boys. The deck was perfect, boys. One last game? Or one more game, I guess. Cheeks, would you be devastated if all your F&M buddies tweeted that none of them had anything good to say about you in the past 20 years? Lance, that's impossible, because I still know all of them, and they still think I'm the greatest in the world. But also, if they thought I was an obed, I guess I had behaved in such a way that would make people say I was an obed, and it wouldn't be a surprise to me. I don't hang around people who think I'm an Obelinos. Generally, I would imagine most of your friends are your friends because we're not stuck in the same class anymore. You don't have to hang around with the same peeps forever anymore. It's not whatever the fuck, primary school. So for Filbo, I mean, everyone knows. I think when it comes to Filbo, that's his greatest attribute. His ability to just, in the face of anything, say, I am undoubtedly the best in the world at Magics. And no matter what, no matter how many examples of people saying, actually, Phil, you're a fucking piece of shit and everyone wishes you were dead. Alright, we have multiple Thasses. Right, I think you can get rid of one here. We're trying to boost into this. I think that's the game. Even more so than playing that. Trying to boost into this and then try and fuck around. I think that's the game. Yeah, I mean, that's my favourite part of Phil. To go with a million of the other things. Everyone he's ever met has said, Phil, you're a piece of shit. And he's like, well, I'm the only man on earth who isn't a piece of shit. And he genuinely doesn't believe that he is the problem. And you have to say, with that level of squeeb squabs, he's just an absolute land. Alright, we ditching a Tezzeret? I think so. I think we are. We gotta find answers. Right, boys? Not wanking. Am I attacking with both of these? I think I am as well. This card is just really good. I'm tempted to say it's busted AIDS, but I don't know enough about Magic to be sure. But I would suggest that it is. So, Flaxen Bitch, Flaccid Slag, can't do damage to me because it can blow up my sunbirds. And I don't know about you boys, but that ain't allowed. Blowing up my sunbirds is a clean GG's no thanks. Boys, slap that shit on the tubes. Slap that shit up on the tubes. Flash that bitch in, boys. I haven't said flash that bitch in for a while. You might have even forgotten that I existed, but boys, don't ever forget I tried to flash a card in against Teferi. That's my flash it in face. I'd forgotten, honestly. If you also might have forgotten, or maybe even never even heard the story of the origins of Flash That Bitch In, was from our wonderful pal, lad, Murchy Boys, who, when faced with a Teferi on the stack, said, after I allow this to resolve, I'm going to flash this bitch in, and we're going to win the game GG's XDs. Then, refused to admit that he'd fucked up, because it was on the tubes. Somehow managed to fucking fumble his way to a win, and then, obviously, that is all you need, boys. He's done the old fumbliness, and he was just the best in the world. Murchy Boys. was our lad. Top of the magic food chain for years. And it's only got better. It's only got better, lads. And by better, I mean more aids. I'd actually take Merchant back. Instead of listening to fucking Daquan Watson talk shit in my fucking face. Or Legs VD having a wank on his flat tits. He's supposed to have flat tits. I don't know. Give it a couple of years. Give it a couple of years and we'll see how many knobs get chopped. What am I doing? Why did it stop there? Like I give a fuck. Alright, we'll get rid of these two. Yeah, that's not bad. So if I've learnt anything here, it's that I like big tits, and I can't deny. If I've learnt anything here, lads, it's that Sunbird's invocation as once again is an absolute hoosted. It's an absolute hoos. It's absolute fun time Frankie McGee's did. And I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. That's really good. Well, it might not be really good, but it gives me a massive penis, did. Immortal Sun, boys, not as good against me as it normally would be, because I'm doing the memes. Alright, alright. So, what could he be playing with this weird shit? 5 color blow up all the peeps? Yep. Did seem that way. Did seem that way, Lance. Alright, I guess I'm not going to kill one of my own creatures just to keep this going. So Sunbirds and Bolas Citadel are the two that fully elongate my penis. Fully give me the elongated willy, Lance. This isn't as bad as it looks. Doesn't actually look bad at all, but you get what I mean. 8 HP though. Okay, boys. 7 HPs.
Tell me you're not impressed.
I needed that to be, Oh, there we go, boys. Oh, there we go, boys. Unbelievable. What the fucking AIDS? Oh, Immortal Sun is on the field, you stupid bitch cheeks. Sometimes you just gotta say, boys, GG's XDs. Okay, I literally forgot all about Tezzeret being a win condition and Immortal Sun being on the field. Boys, I might be fucking stupid. But don't let anybody tell me I can't flash that bitch in. Right, boys? I'm gonna pull a Murchies and pretend like none of that happened. And then we're just gonna do Wobbly Art Lands. Right, boys? I'm just gonna pull a full Murchies and pretend like none of that happened. That was the thing that got me about Merchant with that flash it in. He never laughed at himself. He never went, oh, I fucked that up. He just played it super cool, like, uh-oh, let's keep quiet and hope nobody noticed. But we noticed, son. Everybody noticed you can't flash a bitch in against a resolved 3-mana Teferi. Except you. But then that's why he was number 1 Majinx or whatever the fuck. So we could have actually got out of that if it wasn't for the Immortal Sun. That's good to know. In case that situation ever comes up again. That's good to know, right, boys? Oh, mono red. What's this? 8? I don't know, 8. We fucking love aids, don't we, boys? Of course we fucking do. We fucking love aids, don't we, boys? Boys, do we not love aids? If I'm going to build this deck again, I think I want more... I think I want more Sunbirds and then maybe no Thassers at all. Maybe just Oracle by itself is enough. I don't... Yeah, with Time Twister, you shuffle your dick back in, right? Everybody loves a bit of a dick shufflage. Okay, boys. I mean, I hope I don't have to give up my Heartless Act. Also, I'm on 13. So depending on how he plays the deck, I might just be dead anyway. But, boys, either way, it looks like for sure we're having a wonderful time. It looks like for sure, boys, a wonderful time was had by all. So Mastermind's acquisition is 4. If I draw a land, I get an extra turn. Stuffs. Stuffs. Cheeks, good evening. Doing some more overtime to help your Whiz Fund, or Nugget Fund, or Fish and Chips Fund. Bob, I absolutely squibble the beebles. And I appreciate you putting in all this extra shit for your pal Cheeks. Although I am the first to admit that it's well deserved. I am the best in the world. So thanks. But let that be a squeebler to all of you beeblers. Everybody needs to be putting in overtime. Because Wiz ain't cheap. And important shit from Peru these days, that's getting less cheap. Look at me, Dad! Look at my wobbly bollocks! Yeah, look at this wobbly... Look, I even got matching wobbly bollocks! Yeah, boys. Matching wobbly bollocks. I don't know about you boys, but I love a bit of wobbly bollocks. I love a bit of the wobbly bollocks. Uh-oh. Oh my god, boys. Oh my days, boys. Oh my lord, boys. What are we going to do about this? Oh my lord, boys! Jesus! Oh, it's fine. Never mind. Boys, relax. Not bad. Boys, I don't know about you, but I think there's a chance, boys, we might be able to slap this up all the tubes. I mean, don't crack your balls just yet, but we might be able to slap it on the tubes. Boys, we might be able to smash up on the tubes. This is fucking so stupidly AIDS. Okay, I mean, I'm on 10. He's got 7 or 8 lands. But we got a flying blocker now, so it should be alright. Tezzeret doesn't speed it up as I would have liked. Like, 3, I gain 3. That's not a lot. I mean, it is the only thing that I have to save me. But, you know, we'll see, boys. We shall see. Alright, that's that.
I take what I need.
That's that, lads. Boys, that's that. Lance! We can, finally, without any further ado, slap this shit up on the tubes.
This is just the beginning.
Boys. Oh, I should have blanked this. Never mind. Never mind, Lance. I'm sure I'll figure this all out one of these days. Standard Black Lotus. What a game this is, boys. Not gibberish in the slightest. Alright, boys. Officially slapping this up on the tubes. Yeah, this is my last game. I'm sick of this fucking shit. I'm sick of whatever I'm doing it. I'm sick of it. So anyone online want a game? Anyone want a game, boys? Or is this the end? Did I break a Demeter and we're all going home? Have I broke a Demeter, boys? And it's time to go to bed.
You should just concede.
Alright. Boys, this is... I don't know why I thought this would be fun, but it just really isn't. Crazy how these opponents stay for this bullshit. Yeah, it is odd, right? Maybe they just do the classic... He didn't even stall it, though. None of them have been stallers. Like, it's not like they just went, well, if you're going to be a twat, I'm walking off. Which I would... No, I wouldn't agree with. I mean, just concede, but... Maybe they've not seen it, or maybe they're busy complaining that Black Lotus might be a bit busted for best of one free play. Well, why aren't you playing ranked, Mr. Chinks? Well, ranked is just for net decks now. That's my new philosophy on it. If you build your own decks, play free play, and it's up to me not to complain, which is a tall order, I will admit, lads. Not complaining about Magiques in any context is a tough ask. Alright. 5 packs to end the night. We got our Air Jordans fully pumped. That's probably fine. In some way. Yeah, that's something I think we should try. And by we, I mean me. And by us, I mean who the fuck cares. Play more free play and more shit decks. Like proper shit decks. But also with premium Planeswalkers crowbarred in, so I might be able to win and slap it up on the tubes. Because playing standard, mono black hand discard Liliana Sheldred is just tiresome shit. Brawl is still good, but I swear we've seen everything to be seen. But at least it's still alright. This, I don't think, is a card I'm ever playing. I'm not too keen on mono green dump your elves up your ass. Defiler of Instinct. 4/4 first strike. As an additional cost, the blah blah blahs. Whenever you cast a red permanent, it deals 1 damage to any target. That seems pretty good, right, boys? But is it good? It seems good, but is it good? Maybe in Mono Red next season it'll be classic Majiks. Keldon flip shit boobies. Enlist. I don't even know what that is. Whenever this bitch attacks, look at the top X cards of your library where X is this bitch's power. You may exile an instant or sorcery with mana value X from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. What is Enlist? As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control that doesn't have summoning sickness, so that's a bit shit. When you do add its power to this, fucking rubbish. Last chance for a fake fall off your chair giggly bullshit moment.
Fighting everything.
Oh my god, guys, we did it, yes! We got a goose, a sexy mythic, yeah, oh my god, yes! Hey, yes! Let me just quick tweet Cocaine's. Dick Cocaine's, are you jealous much? Of course he's jealous. He's fucking bald, you pricks. I don't even know if I would ever play this, but it looks like it's alright. Alright, boys. Nobody wants a game. I'm finished playing for the evening. I hope you all had a wonderful time watching all of my shit decks go shit, but at least I had 500 turns. And you know Daquan Watson is going to be fucking wanking his balls trying to get that to work tomorrow. 15-0, except all the games that he loses, which equal about 28. Until next time, lads, enjoy your balls.